Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Tony and this reading is going to be a different one. As you might know, Saturn and Pluto, the two devils as I call them, are changing signs in the month of March, which is going to bring a lot of changes to the world and to every one of us individually. And it's a shift coming our way. And this is how I called it. So this reading is going to be about what Gemini needs to know before the shift. This reading is for anyone that has a placement in the sign of Gemini, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also, have in mind this reading is a general one, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm gonna look now in what Gemini needs to know before the shift coming, and as a date I'm gonna put 23rd of March, which is the day in which Pluto is actually entering the sign of Aquarius, and a few days before that Saturn is actually going to enter the sign of Pisces, and that is going to be on 7th of March to be more precise. So let's see what you need to know before that, Gemini. Oh, it's time for harvest for you, maybe. Gemini, you have the Three of Cups in the general energy of the period. And then you have Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. It's like a natural flow of momentum and positive development on the emotional through the material, again to the emotional level. But right here and right now, you're not quite sure about it, Gemini. So let's start from the beginning. Right here, right now, you're not clear on something. You are second guessing yourself, you're full of doubt, you are letting your fears cloud your mind in order for you to see exactly what is going on. And there is a lot going on, because what you need to know before the shift is that you are going to be celebrating. At the end of this period and in the periods after that, you're going to be celebrating. There is a good positive vibe that is going to be around you after these changes taking place. And what I see is that probably it's gonna be to do with you leaving something that it's bringing you down, literally on the emotional side. It might be a job, also it might be a career, it might be any professional occupation, or it might be any personal relationship that you really want to get out of. But this is like also fear-based. The moon presented on both of these cards. So there is something going on, something negative that you cannot see for what it is. That's what I get the understanding, Gemini. And it's all about to end. Not only it's all about to disappear, but it's gonna ask you to decide. And you're gonna decide to depend on yourself. This is right before this shift, and to be completely happy with whatever comes next. Is like this is going to be part of you living the situation, knowing exactly where you're going. But instead of having the because it's Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, it's like you're not gonna jump to the natural Nine of Cups energy, which is the wish come true, being completely emotionally satisfied. It's like you're going to be making the effort to get there, but you are going to have the understanding on what exactly qualities and talents you can trust in order to get there, because you are getting there. You're going to work your way out of whatever is holding you down, and the understanding of what you deserve and how to be completely satisfied is gonna lead you on top of any fear. It's given to you to have to celebrate. Happy vibes, optimistic approach, results. And here we also have results, because Nine of Pentacles, it's all about one, having the material proof around them about for their qualities and for their understanding and their ability to be successful. And you know that, Gemini, and you're going to be successful. You're gonna cut everyone that is bringing you down and everything that is bringing you down, literally. And some of you might do it out of fear, but you're still gonna do it. And Gemini, just be gentle with yourself and with the people around you, because I see some of you are not so they're, you don't know what's up. You don't know what's up. Some of you don't really know what is going on. That's what I have a feeling from this card. But like, they don't even have the these people don't even have, this Gemini, they don't even have the understanding of what might be the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna clarify this Eight of Cups for Gemini for the reading of the changing signs of Pluto and Saturn. Why is it here? What is it that Gemini is going to leave? And then we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're gonna leave any situation, another eight, everything that it doesn't allow you or doesn't give you the opportunity to be on top of it, to master the situation, to be the designer of the outcome, let's put it this way, because it's like really mastery. Where you feel like effort is going to be wasted, you're gonna spare yourself. That's what I believe. And then I'm gonna clarify the Two of Swords. What is, because you're Gemini, and Gemini, you are sign of duality, and then you have another duality right here and right now. Let's make this easier for you, should we? Let's see. Okay, so Two of Swords is clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. Literally what it says, if you want to move forward, sacrifice something, leave something behind, observe what would be considered the new approach, the new point of view. That is what is going to bring you forward and let you get out of this inability to understand, to see, to get through the situation. I'm going to clarify now all the positions for Gemini in the question, what you need to know before the shift, before Saturn changes signs and Pluto changes sign. So Three of Cups is clarified by Seven of Cups, then Eight of Cups, a lot of cups for you. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then we have pardon me, this is Page of Wands in reverse on top of the Nine of Pentacles. And then, okay, let's, Six of Cups again, many cups. Well, you know what, Gemini, sentimental, emotional, bound to the past, you're going to be making progress. And that's what you need to know before the shift happens. You're gonna be making progress. For some of you coming from networking in your work, professional area, field of expertise, whatever you're doing for business, for creative projects, is the area where you're gonna have the most advancement, because it's the Eight of Wands, short trips, successful negotiations, moving forward, being secure, being, very able to really move forward and go somewhere else, do something else, get out of the fear-based situation. And it's all about a choice, and this choice needs to be made with your heart. And maybe this is why you're so emotional, because you're not getting what you want where you are, Gemini. I'll repeat. you are not getting what you want where you are emotionally. This, for some of you, is on a very personal level in their relationships, like personal love relationships. You're not in love, or you're not loved in these relationships, maybe. And some of you are really not and passionate about where they are in their work field, like big time. And both of these categories of Gemini are actually very sentimental about what the past was, presenting to them at one point, or longing for a soulmate, someone to share their true love and emotions with. It's like the definition of your happiness includes a special person to be sharing it with. If you don't have it, this might be, something that it's going to be popping up in your mind like very, very soon. And I believe that part of you, Gemini, is going to realize that you need someone really, really close to you. Let's put it this way. You need someone to really share your cups with, whatever that means for you. And it was like that. I'm gonna see, is that a soulmate that the Geminis are longing to, or is just, this special feeling of when they were really satisfied emotionally before? What is it? Because the difference is, of course, the romantic part. I take it as a brand new chapter full of optimism, and what you need is that, a brand new chapter full of optimism without the shadow of the, let's say, present moment, or the disappointments, or the, everything that you don't want to have around. It's like you're really going back to the past to get inspired and emotionally, stimulated, so that you can repeat it and have it again. What is this choice that Gemini needs to make before 23rd of March? What is this choice that Gemini needs to make before 23rd of March? Okay, Two of Cups. Well, some of you are going to be really, that's what I was asking. It's getting to much more personal, this reading, because some of you are going to leave a partner. You're going to be leaving a partnerships that it's no longer fulfilling you, and you did your best, Gemini. You put it all the effort, and there still was no result. And this is the end for your partnership. You're going to be making a choice, either on a brand new person, or either to just leave this one behind. But you're going to be celebrating. Remember that no matter what you do, you're going to be celebrating at the end, because you want to start fresh. That's why you are getting into the past to refresh your understanding of what happy means, to the fullness of happy. And this is what is going to leave you. And some of you are going to be compensating because of work. You're not going to be in the personal sector, but you're going to be compensating it into your professional sector, because this is where I see the most progress, generally speaking. And you are going to be equally in touch with your emotions when it comes to the personal sector and the professional sector, Gemini. And I'm not surprised that I'm having them both one next to each other, because at the end, you're a Gemini. There are two individuals, 2 points of view, 2 understandings, and even if it's one person, it combines these two of you. these two personalities that you might have, or the business persona and the personal and the lover in you, Gemini. You're getting on top with your emotions. That's what you need to understand. You are getting on top of your emotions, Gemini. And this is what you need to know before the shift happens so that you actually get there. And what does it mean? You're going to be able to communicate about everything that it's important to you on a soul level, on a very personal level, to do with business, to do with personal relationships also. But you're going to be able to heal what wasn't working the best way before, what was disappointed, the part of you that was really disappointed. And you're gonna be, this is like a spiritual leader. You're gonna be, pardon me, Gemini, it's this season. You can hear my voice, it's not it's not the best, but I'm trying. King of Cups is someone who is in love. They are in love in the better version of themselves, recognizing it, feeling it, touching it, communicating about it, Gemini. For some reason, I believe that it's good for you to share how you feel after a certain period, because so many emotions around you and no control. And at the end, you're gonna get exactly where you wanna be, Gemini. That's what I have for you for this period. I hope this reading was helpful for you to self-support the processes that you might find yourself at. It's all about getting on top of your emotional situations, whatever they are, but really getting in touch with your true self for the right reasons at the end of this period before the shift. Let me know how you feel. Comment this video if you like and subscribe to my channel. That will be highly appreciated, Gemini. Thank you for your time.